So you guys, ever since Mosaic gave 5 billion shillings to the likes of Kasuku and other content creators, very many people have come out to say this, to say that. They've given suggestion. Some of them are very angry at Kasuku. I was just disappointed that Kasuku never presented a proper way of how this money can be used. Or probably we don't even need money. We need policies that can fix this industry in a way that if you're as talented as you think you are, you have an easy way out of getting to be seen and you can make as much money as possible. Now, Kazora has come out to call out Natasha and tell her that, you know what, I think this is how the money should be used. Don't give it to Kasuku because I don't think they make good enough content. Now, I think that's a divide. I'll give my ideas later. I'll give what I think later on. I think that's a divide. Now, Kasuku has his audience, and Kazora is also proposing the money to be used for certain things for a specific audience. Let's watch. Please watch all the way to the end because these are very important points that he makes.
Okay, so now this video is from Auntie Natasha, and probably just to put in perspective and why I'm calling out Auntie Natasha, I don't want people to think that I'm Wesibako. So Edwin Karajiri, the husband, happens to be an uncle to my wife Patricia. So, you know, growing up and saying Uncle Edwin, Auntie Natasha, but, you know, also Precious, by the way, happens to be my kid sister. We are literally like blood, you know, neighbors. Precious is the grandfather Mzee Kayanjide, and my grandfather Eno Kazora were mates, but he was a little bit, I think, 2 years older. So when they are taking them for the World War II to fight, Mzee Kayanjide didn't go because he was a bit younger. So my grandfather Eno Kazora fought in the Second World War and even came back. They are still, you know, became mates and all that. So yeah, you know, some of you may not think that I'm part of the Kazora family because I've been in Muyaye and these things and what. People thinking that I'm a Muyaye pro. We're going to discuss content. And first of all, Natasha, I just want to say thank you so much. You know, the 5 billion are looking out for the Kasukus and all those guys. It's brilliant. I'm so happy they get the money. They do things, buy houses. I don't think they'll do much content, but you know, I'm happy. And this small kindness that you've done, it could turn out to be your legacy. It could turn out to be something so great that now us who do real content that have been in the game are saying, okay, I think it's time for us also to make some noise. Because what the Kasukus do, paying Tamale Junior, I don't know, those guys, it's tabloid, it's gossip, it's I call them clickbait content, yeah. Call them myopic agents. And Kasuku, I've not abused you in, well, I'm a student of real estate, so they like what numbers are called useful idiots. That have those terms are there, so you can Google about myopic agents. You know, it's like a bubble because the content they do, yes, but it's a bubble, you know. And again, the people they are speaking to, the CD class. Probably if you also want to understand the economics, that people like probably earn 500,000 and below, but the ABC class, the new generation that is coming, they do not know these guys. My children do not know. Precious, your children, they don't know the Kasukus. They do not know these people because they speak in Luganda. They are always on gossip. Oh, they interview this woman who beats people, who cheat on. They don't. That generation is coming. Yeah, I went to NBS with my children. They did not know anybody. They didn't know Douglas. They didn't know MC. They just together. You know nothing. The only person my children knew was Samson Kasumba. And I was intrigued. I said, why? Because of mommy. I think she watches news. So you can see we have a whole generation. But when we talk about content, look at what's even on TVs today. Yeah. In the morning, start with the church, then go to sports, gym, then the myopic agents start another talk show, then they can have a repeat, then have some bit of music, lunchtime news or lunchtime sports, everyone on that, then they'll have a movie, then now everyone 5 to 7 music shows, another myopic agent, then they have news at 7, now they go to another Lugambo, you Sakata Manyao uncut da. Then go to 9 o'clock news. Then after 9 o'clock news, more agents come. Barometer, Manyao. So there is no content. What show do you like a 15-year-old or even me that I can drive in traffic and I go and watch on NTV, NBS, and UBC. What show is there? There
Nothing.
is no content. And you know what? I was having conversations with Ken Kalisa. I asked them the same thing with, people that say, what can I watch? I said, watch After 5. I said, guys, I did this show 26 years ago. Jam Agenda, you're my templates. Even if you bring Jam Agenda of 26 years ago, it can even be better than the shows that here today. I can't watch that. Kazora old, watch Barometer. I said,
True.
Jesus Christ, I've never and I'll never. You see, so there's no, and the stations are not making that money. And even King Kalisa, blame me, say now, you, JK, even Temenyota promo that used to give us a lot of money, you decided to do it online. So a station cannot get 100 million shillings or 200 million shillings to do a show. Look at Vision Group. When we were there with Kab Shenga, oh, bless him, fantastic CEO, the best there is, our targets were 76 billion and would make that money. Today, Vision is making losses. Just after how many years when he's left? In fact, you know that they, 40 is celebrating 40 years and they're bringing Makoma. Really? Anyway, content is key. And now that you've gotten it, and I'm so happy these guys are going to come, but I want to list 10 or even 15 production companies that have been doing content for many years. I came in with Magic 1 HD. We were number one. We shook this nation. We shook NTV, shook NBS. But I couldn't take it on. It failed. The same thing I'm seeing with Ali Khan, my brother. Energy Radio, he's doing massively well. But he can't continue 4 years, 5 years. Paying salaries and what, it won't make business sense. So there's a way we need to come and help these production companies that are producing massive stuff. I can give you people like Lukman. I can give you people like Raymond Malinga. There's a company called Rico Animations. They just have 300 million likes on TikTok doing animations. Yes, I know people that are doing fantastic content in this country. Yeah, so we are going to create a circle and we're going to come to you and say, listen, this approach is going to be serious. Number one is we need to scale and say, okay, we're going to scale and look at 10 schools. Pan out 10 schools in this town. We can give them the skills they need. I know they don't need a lot of gear. And okay, for example, give us Namasagari. The same way Ham was given this, we can invest in Namasagari. We can invest and put even 2 billion in Namasagari and make it an art school and it's known in the region. And after maybe we've collected our money, 2 billion, we can give back the school to Uganda. Please, Natasha, let's have that school. Yeah? And then work with other 10, west, east, north, and, make sure that we scale tactfully, knowing that we are making sure that these kids, the algorithm, the content they're doing, they can actually watch. Number two, equipment. Let's not buy equipment. I'm sure even Baby Cool's equipment that cost billions, it's now outdated because of AI. Let us partner. Let's call guys Cap, Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro. Let's call them. Already, Smile, we have some people that are working that are doing AI that are coming to partner with us here. Already, Victoria University has some people that are producing laptops and want to come and manufacture laptops here. So let's do partnership with those people and create like a media city of sort and put them somewhere where all the creatives come and meet, and it's a city where you find actors, dreamers, innovators, and they are there. Yeah, just opportunities here. The lights, we can manufacture them here. And then number three, we create unions, just like it's done in the UK. Let's have a union. I know brilliant people that can be commissioners that commission content. Yeah, you bring like a person like Adikonde, Brandon Semanda, bring Jamal, bring Levi Nyakundi, Brasum Lala, Martin Sevli. I can give you names, and these are commissioners, and they have not produced content, but they have been the custodians of content in this town. Yeah, put them there, and then people come with ideas. That's number three, skilling. Number two, gear. Number three, now the commissioners. They have the money, the 5 billion, 10 billion, whatever. Then we look through and say, Vince Musisi, come. We need you to give us 12 episodes. Start from River Nile, let's start from Ginger, and go all the way to Egypt. 11 countries. We have written to them. They're waiting for you. Bring for us 12 episodes. We look at such a vibe. Say we want 150 short films of 5 minutes, because that's where the world is going right now. And say, okay, how much is an episode? 1 million. So here's your 150 million. Vince, how much you need? 200 million. There you go. Look, man, we need 4 films every year. How much do you need for a film? Where is the script? We'll go through it. Do we need to create? The media city now has things that we've built. We've built a market, a hospital, a prison, what? And they can use them to do their their films. Say, look, man, there you go. Per movie, 100 million. He's like 400 million. Go. Ronnie Murinda, you're doing series that the series you see on NTV is done by my brother. He's getting like 600k an episode. Man. So we say now, Ronnie, we are giving you now 333 that we need the series, do this topic, do about HIV, do this. Solomon Saranja, come. We need to do documentaries, do even promoting the games. See what Tam has done before and after. Then now I come through Oman, me JK promotions. There's no one that has done more promotions than me in East and Central Africa. I come game shows, oh my God. And now once we have all those people doing content, Swans Avenue, my brothers, Katende's sons, Ali Khan, they are suffering, they are looking for sponsors. Give them that one, they're giving 2 billion. Go do ABCD. And now we have the content. Now, there's second part is distribution. How do we then distribute it? So because the stations cannot manage, afford to produce content, we say now we're going to give content to UBC and all these stations, we're going to give them content. And it will be like as if it's a fierce war. You give UBC a music show like Idols, done by Swans. We come and do like X Factor. It's an NBS like and we're going to excuse the body. And we play them like that. Game shows, content. It's the real content, not myopic agents, not clickbait content, not a bubble that is going to bust. Gossip is what this country is all about. We need to end that, Natasha. Natasha, I'm telling you, this is a legacy that you're going to start, and I can promise you, I can decree and declare that in the next couple of years, we're going to win Grammys, we're going to win Oscars, and you'll be there giving a speech as a custodian of this. 50 years down the road, Natasha, you will be remembered for anchoring content, because the people that are around President Museveni, his people may not understand this. They're in full time. Yeah? You can pick this because you've done it. You've done movies, you've done fashion, you understand. I'm begging you, please. Yeah, we're going to create this one for real content, and change the perspective, change them.
Yeah. Actually, what he is saying, it's facts. Like, abantu bagenda gamantina gezaako kubeera nga afuna the 5 billion as well, na afune koko, which is true. Everybody wants this money. But the thing is, have you looked at the content that is being produced in Uganda when it comes to like sort of like promoting Uganda to other countries? If you are that keen, then you will definitely feel the pinch and you're like, man, our content is horrible. Like, we don't have storylines that sort of like really sell the idea of Uganda outside. There is something you talked about, the River Nile thing, where he gets like content creators to shoot from Uganda all the way to Egypt to show how important this river is to Ugandans and also to the people where this river passes. And there is also something that it's an idea that I've always had. You know how Ugandans don't trust Uganda police? You know how Ugandans don't trust, URA? Like in that sense, because they do not understand the job these people do. What if a bunch of documentaries were shot sort of like following certain police officers and their lifestyles within their job, within their homes and stuff like that, to show these people that these people are actually as normal as them? That's content. Do you know how many people don't trust government agencies? Like, now, content creators are the people who are supposed to create content to make people understand that actually these people they are not as we think of them in that sense. You understand? So it's content creators who are supposed to follow these people around. I don't know if you know a show called Boomerang. It's on I think YouTube. This lady goes around following around CEOs of different companies, asking them questions and stuff, how their work goes on and stuff. And it's amazing. Like you look at certain CEOs and you hear from them and you're like, okay, so this is how people get rich, or this is how people get organized to probably on the journey of getting rich. Now, that 5 billion is going to probably be wasted. We should not really castigate them for that, because I mean, the people who lobbied the 5 billion lobbied it through the things they do. And the things they do, if just in case the money is released, they will get their maybe 200 to 500 million. They go build a house, and that would be it. And then maybe the 3 billion will be shared within the government people. And then the 2 billion shared within the content creators, the Kasukus and everybody. Which is not bad, but it's sort of like shitting on the future that could have been created with the 5 billion. Like JK said, this could be a legacy for Natasha. I don't know what you think. Put your comments down below about JK's thoughts and probably my thoughts as well, eh? See you in the next one.